We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Here we go. Tonight.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Across midfield.
Damn,
He's on
bro.
his way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Houston. Saquon Barkley with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Here we go, Shaq. Check go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Ready, ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. A short throw to Ingram. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Ready up.
Second and 10.
70 Timberwolf. Sand.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. You look at the defense for these Texans. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Ready.
Back to throw again. That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So a first and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 33. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tyquan Thornton with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Two of them trapping through Pittsburgh. And on my top of me,
4
pulling
yards to
like
pick
Big
up
Worm.
first down. The Texans had 10-3 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Sliding out of the pocket. The ball comes out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They know I'm the shit, dog. I got them pissed off. Better get your bitch on.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
Like Chris Paul, loyal to the soil. I can bully, I can kill stars.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Josh Hines Allen.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because...
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. He's on his way. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Hall. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Saquon Barkley, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And this is going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Here we go.
A quick throw out wide to Mooney. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Oh, ready?
Here's 2nd and 3. Stroud. This one goes out wide for Barkley. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
11. Hey, uno more. Hey, south. Why, Tony.
Stroud out of the gun here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
Ow, 12.
Up the middle with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13, and it was the visiting Texans who came away with a victory. So they'll look to take the season series if they can win here in Houston. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
All right.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Two-J. Buggy. Hey, uno. Set.
Now Stroud. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The third down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Stroud looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Crazy.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Darnell Mooney, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke.
Man, this nigga's defense is on crack, bro.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
This shit's ass, bro. Oh, this shit's ass.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Warrior 70. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
65 cat. Here we go. Street. 19 tight. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. This is caught inside the 15.
On the ball.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Dragon 60.
looking to throw. And that'll be
What
incomplete.
the fuck, bro?
Took a pretty good shot as he
Like,
tried
what
to
the
pull
fuck?
that
This
one
nigga got
in.
98
Couldn't hang
catching,
on
bro.
third down.
That shit is stupid.
An incomplete
as fuck,
pass on that
bro.
last play, and that means they'll
This
need to come up
game's
with
ass.
something here on third down.
Oh, it's not letting me.
Lion.
He'll look to throw. Throw fighting Thornton over the middle. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped the yard or two short, and it's fourth down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Going for it, here's Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the posts.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
11. Hey, uno more.
Stroud to throw it. And that is incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, ready. Hey, South. Why Tony? Buggy. Hey. Hey, uno.
Final play of the half, Stroud. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here we go, set.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We are back underway on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Chap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
He'll look to throw. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down, makes it manageable now.
Ready?
Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
He'll drop to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Cowboy.
And now they'll shift things around.
79 Bronco. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tyquan Thornton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ta-da.
They'll try and throw for it. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So all square here in this third quarter as the and it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
19 Texas. Here we go.
Throwing now is Stroud. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Flushed out right.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Hey, uno more, uno more, uno more, uno more.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud.
Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19, 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Jaguars have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return setup here. Running room at the 50. Look out. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Alpha, slide, hi. Buggy, buggy. Hey, south, south, south. Why, Tony, Tony, Tony. Buggy, 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 buggy. Slide.
And Stroud now to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against a front that was prepared for him to try and take off.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Alpha, slide. Hey, uno. 19 Texas. Alert the hot, alert the hot. 11. Slide.
Here's Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
12.
On third down, here's Hall. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
South.
Stroud now on fourth down. That's to his running back, complete. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Completes it right side to Cooper. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Street. Set up. Ready.
They'll look to run with Hall. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Hey, south. Why Tony? Buggy.
Third and goal, Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal.
19 Texas. Alert the hot.
Fourth down, fourth quarter, here's Stroud. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Got it. Ready? 60 Bobcats. 60 Bob. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Ready.
Second and 3. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 42 yards. So a first and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 31.
Come on, set. Buffalo 18. Hut.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Second and 4. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
That's out wide for Palmer.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Josh Palmer.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. This is 1st and 10.
Ow, for tonight. Tonight.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Here's second down.
All right. 19 Texans.
They'll run it again with Barkley.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman, the ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
11. Hey, Uno Mars. Tonight.
Now Stroud. Finding Schultz.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Hey, south. Tonight.
Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
That's complete to Mooney.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Here's 1st and 10.
All right. Under. Why, Tony. Buggy. Tonight.
Stroud to throw it.
And it's caught. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Dragon 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get ththose completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll get this off to ETN. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Okay, ready?
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Set. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hunt.
Back to throw here. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Here's 1st down.
Oh, ready? Hey, uno. 19 taxi. Look the hot. 11. Hey, uno Mars.
Here's Stroud. This pass out wide to Hall. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Stroud back to throw. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
On the set.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He targets Ingram for another grab. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Oh, no timeouts. They're not going to have time to get up and spike it.
On the ready.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 79 Bronco. Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock, and an extra point will send us to OT.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Now for the all-critical extra point.
Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now for the all-critical extra point. He's got it. No problems there. The extra point up and good, and we are headed to overtime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Texans will have the first opportunity here in the overtime session as we are back underway.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Now, that was an excellent return to start overtime. So do they get crazy and attack the end zone and try and get the 6 points to end the game? Or do you just play it to where you kick the field goal and put the game in the hands of your defense?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go.
All set up for him right now, Charles.
South.
Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
105 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Rolling to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Here we go, baby.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Why, Tony? Buggy. Y'all to the right. Hey, uno. 19 Texas. Alert the hot. Today.
As Stroud now to throw. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. That puts them in field goal range, but let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it.
Uno Mars. Hey, south. Tonight.
Stroud looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Final minute of overtime. Remember, of course, no double overtime. So it's a tie if it ends like this. It's 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. Hall ought to give up the middle. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and they have regained the lead. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruining.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, and I'm taking the defense's perspective on this one, partner, because now they...
Oh, and it's intercepted! And the Texans are going to win this football game here in overtime. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the 4th quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.